Welcome everybody, and to all those people that had a blessed day today. Today we're going to be doing a trade recap of what I saw coming into the markets today. Today is January 29th, 2026, and we're just going to hop right into it, make it as quick as possible. Okay, so coming into the day, check our hourly, and this is what I do every day to determine my bias. Take this back. So when I came in and I checked the hourly chart, the hourly candle was still kind of forming. So what I was looking at was, hey, when was the last time that we had a market structure shift? And the last time we had one was here, right here. So this was our hourly market structure shift. This is how I view the charts. I try to match the hourly and the 15-minute together. So we had an hourly market structure shift yesterday going short, and then we had FOMC yesterday, which gave us this crazy wick. So whenever I seen this crazy dumb wick like this, I immediately marked it up as a data wick. Okay, so from that point, I'm like, okay, my hourly is bearish, and what I also do is I go ahead and I mark up what would flip my hourly back longs, and it would be this right here. So I just mark it as stay below. You can mark it as whatever you want to do, or whatever you wanted to say. But I just marked it as the 1 hour stay below, and then I do the same thing for the 15-minute. I look for the last 15-minute market structure shift as well to see if my 1 hour and my 15-minute is in alignment. So I can see here that based off of this trend right here, the last time we had a market structure shift would have been here, because this is the low that made the highest high on the 15-minute time frame. So I knew then that, hey, now my 15-minute and my 1 hourly is both in the same direction. That's good. That's good motion. I'm going to go ahead and play these two up like this. So I also do the same thing for my 15-minute is I mark up, okay, what area or what high should I stay below if I'm going to stay shorts on the 15-minute. And if you know anything about market structure, you'll know that, hey, the last high that created the lowest low would be the market structure area. So I do the same thing for my 15-minute. I mark up the 15-minute high that made the lowest low in this downtrend right here to let me know, hey, I'm in this moment still going short until I flip this. So coming in at market open, it was like, oh, my 15-minute is short, my 1 hour is short, and then I have this 15-minute fair value gap right here that I could play a continuation trade off of. But with the volatility of market open, we may not see that in like the 1 minute time frame or anything like that. We may see it in like a super low time frame. So essentially what I was playing was this 15-minute. I was expecting this 15-minute to hold. And then when I check my 1 minute, I do the same thing that I do with my 15-minute and my 1 hour. I make sure that, hey, my 15-minute is short, my 1 hour is short, and my 1 minute is also short. So with the 1 minute, it gets a little bit more defined as far as like where was the last time it flipped short or whatever the case may be. So really close to the time, I'm looking at, okay, we are in this downtrend. So what area or what high do I need to see hold, so that I know that I'm still going to be going down for the moment. And in this moment right here, this high made the lowest low, which would be this right here. So I would need this high to hold. So what I did in real time was when market opened, if we had one or two options, market was either going to open and just start flushing straight down, or which I didn't want to see, or I wanted to see market open and push up into this 15-minute fair value gap that we had created, and then see the 15-minute fair value gap hold and then push down. So I'm just going to put a limit order here. But realistically, I entered when we were inside of this, but I'm just going to put a limit order here, just for the sake of. So we open up, market goes up into this. This is what I like to see. I want to see this hold just like this. My stop loss would have been above this. I put it above the hourly high until we start to break away from it. Now my target was these data lows. down here, because when you get news events and major news events happen, it typically leaves behind data wicks and stuff like this. A lot of traders, they talk about data wicks and how they are good targets. Now, my data wick is the draw on liquidity, and if you haven't watched my draw on liquidity and bias video, be sure to go check that out. But I'm using the data wick lows and the Asia low as my draw on liquidity, which aligns with my bias that I have, which is shorts. So I just built more conviction on me taking this trade from here, because I have two major things below that we can go and tag. So with that being said, I'm in this trade here, and the trade looks like this right here. So just to Asia low, that's 70 like 70 something points, and obviously further down as 160 points right there. So right now in this recap, it's on NQ, but I was actually running two micro contracts, simply because I've seen in the beginning, sometimes we get this place, sometimes price will run all the way up here, so I went really light, given the fact that I have a good distance to run. So I went two micros. My stop was actually like $130 something, and my take profit was like $600 and something. So this is just an example of what actually happened, and my thought process on why I took the shorts here, straight off the gate. Like, I wasn't one of those ones that's trying to wait and see what's going on, because it's been too many times where I seen this play out, and I know that, hey, like, if we got this clean 15-minute fair value gap, especially I use 15-minute fair value gaps as continuation plays. Like if price opens up and just run, and then 15 minutes we create a fair value gap, if we pull back into it, I'll take a trade continuation. So it's the same concept with this. It's just at market open. So this was the trade today, and obviously we ran straight down and we smacked the data lows. Real quick trade today. I think it took about market open at 30 and we was out of there at 42. So we took about 12 minutes. 12 minutes to make $600. I mean, you can't really beat that. So yeah, that's the trade recap for today. I was done. And a lot of people in the Discord, they made money. And yeah, that's the trade recap for today. See y'all in the next one.